Hi, welcome to Power Insights Part 4. Let's jump straight in. Now this is a really clever way really of stopping your subject, stopping your viewer's eye from falling out of the window, falling out of the canvas. So if you see here, this arm creates a line that stops us. Without this arm here, our eye would just go bang into the edge of the canvas over here. But this arm here creates, so to speak, like a moving barrier that turns this into a flow, either this way, either way, and it stops our eye from banging into the edge of the frame over here. Okay, this is a nice example of the difference of what tensions, how the tensions work in an image. So here we've got, this is a much more, although he's smiling here and he's a little more serious over here, which definitely dramatically affects stuff. The tension here is there's a strong tension created over here, okay, like an electric kind of like a kind of fly trap kind of thing over here, and then you have to pull your eye over here to see what's going on. That creates a much more power feel, a much more dynamic feel, whereas over here we have a much more relaxed movement of our eye just moving effortlessly into the composition, leaving a very different experience indeed. I love this picture. This is a picture that my assistant photographer took, who didn't have access to my Lightman at this moment. So you can see this flash is lit on camera. You can see flash used, although I always use my flash anyway, but you can see in this lady's eyes that the flash was coming from her camera. So this image is about as good as it gets with flash on camera. We can see a horrible flat light, these horrible shadows, just really an awful picture, to be honest. The same picture in the exact sense, the same woman, it's the exact same thing happening literally a couple of moments later. This is with flash off camera. A completely different world with deformed light, with these beautiful soft shadows, this loop light over here. So a wonderful depth to the image and a terrible kind of plastic flatness to this image with flash on camera. This is the reason why I jump through hoops to make sure that I have an assistant for every single job that I do. These two images really prove the benefit of a off-camera flash to an on-camera flash. Okay, this just shows you the difference between an image shot with a 24mm lens and one zoomed in, the same lens which is zoomed in at 62mm. This one creates a kind of comical power feel with all these dynamic leading lines, and here we've eradicated most of the leading lines, and it's just a much more static, like more kind of classic feel as opposed to comical. Okay, this is a really great example of just what happens when we move our flash, how different the image looks from when the flash comes from a different area. Here flash is coming from above and a little bit closer to me than my subject, so it's although it's very much above, it's still a little bit closer to me, between my subject and me. And this image is now coming from the exact opposite side, from behind over here, with the flash coming in. You can see it comes this way, so we've got this this lovely Rembrandt light on the bride's face, and the groom is completely silhouetted, well, not completely silhouetted, but silhouetted with light on the back of him. Just look at the difference between these two images. Different world.